A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant ruling that could have far-reaching implications for presidential power, U.S. District Judge Beryl Howell has reversed the firing of Gwynne Wilcox, a member of the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, by former President Donald Trump. The judge's decision, made in Washington, D.C., emphasizes the limitations of executive authority and reinforces the independence of federal agencies. Howell's ruling comes in response to Wilcox's lawsuit, which argued that her termination was not only unlawful but also unprecedented in the NLRB's 90-year history. The case centers on the principle that the president does not possess unilateral authority to remove members of independent agencies like the NLRB. Judge Howell stated, "The president does not have the authority to terminate members of the National Labor Relations Board at will, and his attempt to fire plaintiff from her position on the board was a blatant violation of the law." This ruling echoes the sentiments of many legal experts who have long argued that the separation of powers is a fundamental tenet of American democracy. Gwynne Wilcox, who made history as the first black woman to serve on the NLRB, was dismissed by Trump shortly after he resumed office on January 20th. The former president's justification for her termination was that agency heads must align with the administration's objectives, a claim that Judge Howell vehemently rejected. In her ruling, Howell asserted that Trump's interpretation of executive power is fundamentally flawed, stating, "An American president is not a king, not even an elected one. And his power to remove federal officers and honest civil servants like plaintiff is not absolute." This ruling is particularly noteworthy as it may set the stage for a legal battle that could reach the Supreme Court. The Trump administration is expected to appeal Howell's decision, potentially challenging the precedent established in the 1935 Supreme Court case, Humphrey's Executor, which protects the independence of federal agencies. In her ruling, Howell referenced this case, asserting that it remains a critical reflection of the balance of power between the branches of government. Wilcox's attorney, Deepak Gupta, hailed the ruling as a significant victory for both Wilcox and the integrity of the NLRB. He stated, "Today's decision is a win not only for Ms. Wilcox but also for the integrity of the National Labor Relations Board and its vital mission to protect American workers." The court has reinforced key legal protections for independent agencies that Congress designed to be impartial. The White House has yet to comment on the ruling, which comes at a time when the Trump administration faces multiple legal challenges. Just hours before Howell's decision, the chief of the Office of Special Counsel, Hampton Dellinger, announced he would cease pursuing his own legal battle after being terminated by Trump. Another judge had ruled that Dellinger's firing was illegal, but an appeals court allowed the Trump administration to remove him pending further legal proceedings. As the legal landscape continues to evolve, this case underscores the ongoing tensions between the executive branch and independent agencies. The implications of Howell's ruling could resonate far beyond this specific case, potentially redefining the limits of presidential power and the autonomy of federal agencies. In the wake of Howell's decision, legal experts and political analysts will be closely monitoring the situation as it develops. The ruling not only reaffirms the independence of the NLRB but also serves as a reminder of the checks and balances that are fundamental to the U.S. government. As the Trump administration prepares to appeal, the outcome of this case could set a precedent for future interactions between the presidency and independent agencies, shaping the landscape of American governance for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.